Lime, male. Hello, little man. Ooh. So on the release aspect of this little test, this little guy did extremely well. Some puppies just sit at the door and I can't get them to move forward and they don't know what's going on. This little guy was here before I sat down and he's quite eager to visit. He's giving me kisses and he seems happy enough, but he might be a little dependent on me. We'll see how he comes out of this. So some puppies are very social in that they just want to be with you and that's their lot in life. Some puppies need you for some help. So he's never been taken away from his litter mates and he's just been carried across a parking lot and dropped in this room, and I've never met him, he's never been here before. So extremely stressful and can be quite similar to what he's going to feel when you take him home. So hopefully we can kind of peg his personality and give you some hints on how to work with him. And so he's crying and yawning. So the yawn is a sign of stress. So I'm going to just give him some affection and let him know that I'm a good thing in the room. But we do want to see if he will leave me to look around. Like, is he social? Is he environmentally focused? He's feeling a fair bit of stress right now. Very good. So the last thing you want to do with him is actually pick him up and coddle him, even though that's pretty well what you'd want to do, just help him out. But if you pick him up, he will never learn to handle the stress of life in general. So you want him to be, you want him to learn how to overcome his stressors. I mean, it's okay that he relies on you a little bit. I mean, that's the bond that you have. But you can see that he's often sniffing. So he chose to leave me. I didn't encourage him to leave. You can see on the camera, hopefully, his body height is quite low. And he's got a big pee there. So we're just going to clean that up. Wait, I'll do your paw. That's a boy. You're good. No big deal. No biggie. Hey, no biggie. So he is looking to me for some help, but not an awful lot. So when he first left me, his body height was low, even though he did go to the bathroom. But he is stretching a little bit, so he has a nice, careful side. So I'm just going to go back down to see if he, how much he stays with me and how much he goes. You can see that his tail is starting to wag. Beautiful big body shake. That's their way of shaking off stress. And his tail again, getting happier. And he is more playful, so he's investigating the toys. You bringing that to me? Hey? Are you okay there? Just smelling? Yeah? So basically I'm going to go, somewhat quiet and just let him tell us what his base. So he's actually he's tried twice now to bring that toy to me. And he's not really going very far. He has quite a big area to look around. Again, the big body stretch. So they lean into it and then they're not sure what it is. So a really nice trait is being careful like that. He's not going to jump, hopefully, on a porcupine or something. He'll check it out first. That gives you a little time to call him back. So some puppies just get on my lap and just stay here. But this little guy is away from me more than he is with me. So I'd have to... I'm hesitating because I want to see what he's going to do. He does keep coming back to me, and I think he has a really nice 50-50 split. He wants to be with me, but he's quite curious about the room, and he has enough independence and confidence to leave me. But look at that body stretch, because he's not sure what that is. Very good. Very good. So I think the way he came to me and sat when he first was released, I would have said that he needed my help. But if he was really scared, he would come to you and you could help him through that. But he has a good environmental side too. So you've got your exercises like the watch me and drop it, and exercises to get his attention on you. But I think once I get up and walking around, he will probably come with me, because I think he's quite a social little fellow. So it was okay while I was sitting, so he couldn't really do much better than this. He is now showing a super social side. You can see that he's following me around. He would rather be with me than look at anything. So the big exercise is to do this in a small enclosure and then make the enclosure bigger. Good boy. And lots of praise when he comes, and use it as the start of your come exercise. But really, this is wonderful. So make this room small, then bigger, then out in your backyard. Before you take him to like an overwhelming thing like a dog park or something. So you want to be able to have a bond with him before you go and set him up for success. So he's done really, really well. If he never leaves you, puppy come. Puppy come. Yay! If he never leaves your side, you can like introduce the stuff to him. And go, what is this? What is this? Look. No? What's in here? A little body shake. He's unsure of what to do, really. But a lovely, lovely social side. Very, very good. So this little part of the test is just to see how patient and tolerant he is. Because he, like all dogs, have grooming and vet visits. And they need to chill out. So this little guy couldn't have done any better. He's not sure why I just picked him up like this, but there's no struggle whatsoever. So wonderful, wonderful levels of patience. Hey? What's this? So very good. So he is curious. There was just a very, very slight shy of the noise. What's this? And a body shake. But you can see his tail. Yes, puppy come. Puppy bring. Very, very good. So he brought it and dropped it at my feet. You want to go get it again? So very, very interactive. See how he comes back to me? That's very, very good. So a super game, fetch. What's this? Yes. Now you're getting more. So keep playing with this. He had quite a connection at the beginning. But no retrieval. So now he's getting a little bit more, what do you call it? Comfortable. He's a little more comfortable with me. So super game to play. Oh boy. We're going to try him with a little bit of a treat test. And basically, you want to be able to set this, you want to see if he can use treats on his training. So he needs some kind of reward. So he's quite, here, you want that? Look. So he's only had puppy food. This is a different taste and a different texture. So I'm just giving him a little bit. So basically the idea of this is if he was totally spun over this treat, he couldn't possibly perform the task that you're asking, whether it's sit or stay. He'd be just so interested in the treat. So the idea is to find a treat that he understands is totally rewarding but not over the top. So you want to do everything to set them up for success. So look. So he likes that treat, okay? What's this here? Look. Can you see that there? So slight distraction. He is looking for the treat. We're going to try it one more time. So that's what happens. Like he did not get the treat, so we're just going to give him another try. Here, look, what's that? No, so he smells it and he really wants it, but he just can't figure out how to get it. So it's a little bit loss of focus there. So if I would say maybe try using your kibble for a little bit and keep introducing the treats to him and just find that thing that it does not overwhelm him but works as a treat. So basically, you know, he wasn't overly excited. Some puppies just knock that cup over and go flying around the room. He knocked the cup over and he did smell the treat. He just lost a bit of focus. So it shouldn't be a problem, really. Another one. Another one. There we go. Okay, little man. Let's try this one. Hey. Look at that. So on this noise test, he's like cocking his head to figure out what it was. He turned and looked at it, he came to me, but he's not like crying. So it's not the fact that he startles, we expect a startle, it's a loud noise from behind. It's how they recover, and you can see that this little guy just went off and started looking around the room. So I haven't had to help him. Some puppies just go back to where they came at the door, and I have to really work hard to get them to move forward. Look at the big stretch. He knows that's where the noise came from. So a beautiful recovery on his own, without any help from me. So again, another great little portion of this test. So not too timid of the noise. Morrie, you coming through this one? What's it? No? Look up. Very, very good. Very good. Yeah. So not intimidated by the movement or the noise of this. Some puppies, again, they just don't know what it is and they'll back right off and shut down. But this little guy has a nice level of confidence. So, like all puppies, just keep introducing new things, new colors, new motion, new sound. You can see he wants to play with it. Very, very good. So the last little part of the test is prey drive. So basically, again, it's just to see what he does. So, throughout the test, he's been a little cautious and careful. Now, I'm really enticing him by putting it like right by his nose. And he's very connected, but he's taking his time. A puppy with a super prey drive would have had this by now. So he's just a lovely little, yeah, very good. So the prey drive is there, and as he gets more comfortable, it may come out a little bit more. His base prey drive, he's just like a medium prey drive. He was quite connected right from the start, but still showed that careful side, which is great for you as they don't usually pounce into the bush and come out in trouble, you know. So just do your exercises with him and introduce lots of things to him. He's lovely. He has a nice quiet nature, and I hope you have fun. He's absolutely beautiful. Nice test, little man.